announcement. This thing on my hand is not a microphone. It's not a prop. It's for, well, anyway, I won't even go to the details. But I know there are a lot of people out there that have big finger joke humor. And so if you would text that to me, my number is 480-220-1060. And the winner maybe will have a prize for you. So that's the last time I'm going to mention this thing all night long. But Ashley, you and your mom, Eileen Williams, beautiful Eileen. Eileen, stand up. Tina Lee, her husband Ted, there you go, your dad. Look at this.
My brother.
Introduce the clan there. Tell us the connection here.
My brother, Brett Williams. My mom got started in this business when I was 5 years old. And now I'm 27.
Okay, yeah, she opened with that backstage. She goes, you know what? You got started in 1989. That's when my mom started. I was only 5 years old. I said, Ashley, when one guy's one step away from being made into a petroleum product, don't continually remind him of those things, okay?
I like to remind you.
So you guys just came back from the Philippines.
We did. We landed last night at about 9 o'clock. So right now it's about 5 o'clock Friday night in the Philippines.
So you're getting all dialed in, okay?
I'm dialed in. I feel great.
Yeah.
I learned so much about the business, about people, about what we're doing in the world, and I'm really excited to share that and be here tonight.
So I just want you to know this could not be a more appropriate venue to hold this because you're seeing acted out live, Beauty and the Beast. True?
No, I think that's you and your wife.
Anyway, oh, thank you. Let me have my wife just stand up, Jerry Mabry.
Isn't she beautiful?
Co-host of our family and stuff. It's great. Ashley, when you were in the Philippines, you told me. Now, those of you that are in the audience that are young and looking to kind of start a career, what a beautiful role model you have to follow. Here she is. She's beautiful. She's young. She's rich. And she's single, and she comes equipped with a prenup. Okay? Ted and Eileen have already given her a prenup. That's the way you're going to be able to land, Ashley. So, anyway, we've got a great evening planned, don't we?
We do. We're very excited about tonight and what we're going to do, but I haven't posted to Facebook yet. So, do you have an iPhone on you?
Do I have what?
Your phone? Is your phone on you?
But I can't operate it.
You can use one finger.
One finger? Okay,
Yeah.
you want me to take it?
Yeah, I'm going to post that I'm posting with you right now.
This could take a while. You guys want to take a break? We'll be right back in here. All right, okay, what do you want me to do here?
Awesome. Well, have you done this before?
Absolutely.
What, has everyone
I
posted to
did it
Facebook
again.
that they're here tonight? I think everyone should get out their phone and take a picture of where they're at right now and post and check in.
All right.
So take
Okay.
care. I'll help you. There you go.
Okay.
And there we go. Take a picture.
About $1 for every time I
Like
hit
this.
myself in the head with this thing.
Look, we should take one of us.
Okay, good. All right.
There we go. Awesome.
Perfect.
Now we're going to post it. And now I'm going to introduce the next speaker.
Absolutely. Go for it.
The next speaker is, I think, one of the most beautiful team leads we have. She has been in the film and TV industry for 17 years. She's been happily married for 16 years. And she's really passionate about animal rescue, and that's her why for doing this business. And with that, I'm really excited to bring up Susie Park.
Thank you. I just want to thank you all for being here, and what a privilege it is to speak in front of you tonight and share a little bit about how partnering with this company has absolutely changed my life. A little bit about my background. I actually told you I've been in the film and TV industry for over 17 years. I started in stunts. I was a stunt woman, and my husband was the same. He's been in business probably over about 25 years, and he was a stunt man, and that's how we met. But I have to tell you something that happened in the not so recent past is the advent of reality TV. I love reality TV. That's kind of bad considering it really just killed all of my opportunities for getting jobs. But 70% of TV, scripted TV, went to the wayside with the advent of reality TV. So here we are, my husband and I, we're working actors, we're making a living doing just that, and 70% of our ability to get work was the way. And then if you remember, a lot of the movie stars started taking TV roles. So a lot of the guest stars we would have on TV shows and different things like that, those were taken by a lot of the movie stars. So I did not know back then, when I first was introduced to working with this company 4 years ago, that was what was going to happen, but it was starting to happen. And that's one of the things that, for you who are here, you have to start thinking about that. The economy's changing, a lot of the industries are changing, mine did. And I really do think that our generation will probably be the last one where we're paid residually. When we do a job, we actually get paid continually as it goes on TV or on DVD and different things. Everything is internet, right? That's where everything is going. So this may be the last generation of actors who can really be able to make a living doing our craft. So here I am about 4 years ago, you know, just kind of adjusting to the fact that the jobs were dwindling and the auditions were going down, and here I am in a very competitive market, and my industry has an inordinate amount of pressure on the way we look, and I was hitting 40. And I have to tell you, it was really stressful for me because I needed to find a way to rejuvenate, you know, my appearance, but I wanted to find non-invasive ways of doing that. So a lot of my friends were doing Botox and Restylane as we were all aging. That was just not an option for me, only because I do a lot of animal rescue, as Ashley told you. And although a doctor once told me that Botox was tested on dogs, and every batch was tested on dogs, and would paralyze dogs, and would kill the dogs. So that was not an option for me. I had spent an enormous amount of money on different types of devices and different types of things that were non-invasive, the 3-minute lift, the 7-minute lift, this, you know, the new lays, this, that, the other, and nothing was working until a couple friends of mine shared this with me. And actually, they just called me, and I just told them, you know, they told me that it would erase wrinkles. I said, all right, I'll buy one. They just called me at the right time, because it was something I was looking for. So I'm one of those people who are really motivated, passionate about products. I know there are some of you who are really here to look for a way to change your life financially, and you will do that. For those of you who have different motivations like me, you know, I want something innovative, I want something that actually works and that's affordable. That's what I found here. So that's how I was initially introduced to this company. Now, after being introduced that way, I have to tell you, my husband said something kind of funny. He said to me, he goes, Susie, after he saw it, he goes, Susie, my spidey sense is tingling. You know, he goes, there's nothing that can do this. You really should look at this as a business. And I said, honey, I don't know. All I know is that I know hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who want this. And that's how it began. And one of those first people that I talked to was, who is now my business partner, Deborah Corday. And we have had an amazing experience with this company, because I have to tell you, I stopped dreaming. I don't know the ages. I'm looking around. There are people who are young, they're in their 20s, people who are older in their 60s and 70s. And I have to tell you, by the time I hit about 39, I really did stop thinking that I would be able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do. I thought I would be at a different place by then. And I don't know if you guys experienced that, thinking that you would be at a different place at that point in your life. I wanted to travel, I wanted to make a difference in the world, I wanted to do a lot of things, and none of those things were really happening until this came into my life, and it came at the perfect time. It came at the perfect time, but it's because I actually took hold of it. There was a part of me that always wanted to have my own business. That wasn't something that, you know, I hadn't had any control in the entertainment business. That really is left up to the producers, casting directors, different people like that, and if I'm right for a role. But this gave me the opportunity to really just take control of my future. So I want to show you a picture. This is me and my business partner, Deb. So Deb, her background is in animal rescue. Actually, she was a fitness, one of the pioneers of the aerobicized fitness movement. And she was also very involved in animal rescue. You know, she ran a nonprofit animal rescue for years. And this is our first time we went to the Baltic cruise. Now, this is the first year that we involved with this company, and I have to tell you, we were like, oh, water, no. But I have to tell you, it was the most amazing experience. Both of us were just floored at how incredible it was, and this was in Stockholm. We were actually had stopped at Stockholm, where the Nobel Prize winners get their Nobel Prize, and it was a magical experience there. This, we also had a chance through working with this company to go to Japan, and we went with incredible leader of this company named Nathan Ricks. And we went there and we got to experience another side of the world. I had never been to Japan. I'm Korean, I've never been to Japan. And it was amazing just to be able to be in a different culture and to learn about the culture in the actual country. So I don't know if that's something that you're interested in doing. I know that it was something I was very interested in doing. I just didn't have the opportunity to do it. I want to share with you something too, is we also had the opportunity to go to South Africa. And we went on safari, and I have to tell you, when we were there, people said it was either newlyweds or people who were retired that did that. And it was such a privilege just to be able to experience that, you know, and we're in our 40s and 50s, to be able to experience that, that experience. This is a picture that I was able to take, and being such a big animal lover, I really felt at home there. It was almost like a spiritual experience just to be there. And so I don't know if it's something that any of you want to experience, but I know for me, being in that environment and being there and not just seeing it on TV made a huge difference and impact. So I want you guys to really think about some of the things that you want to experience or what you had wanted to experience in your life and maybe not have experienced yet. It's a situation, I know it was for me, where something came and I didn't even know that it was something that I needed 4 or 5, or now, you know, it'll be 5 years later now, but in my future. It's the decisions that you're going to make today that are going to impact what's going to happen. That economy is absolutely going to keep changing, and maybe not for the better. But I don't really think that this is coincidence that you're here. I didn't think it was coincidence when my friends called me and shared this, you know, the product and the company with me. And I absolutely don't think that any of you here would have taken the time to come on this evening and fighting traffic if there wasn't something inside of you that said you needed to really look at something. You need to look at something that will expand your vision. A lot of times people will take all their dreams, and as they get older, instead of expanding their income, what they do is they take their dreams and they make them really small so they fit their income. So I challenge you guys to start dreaming again and to start thinking about what you can do by watching John as he explains a little bit about our company. And this is, to my standard, the only company I know I could align with because of its integrity, innovation, its heart, and the people and the culture. And I'm sure you're seeing a lot of great people here tonight. So I'm going to hand this back over to the MCs right now. And guys, listen to John. John is an amazing man. And I know you'll learn more about his story later. But he's going to do the business opportunity and now the presentation. So here's open.